Grey is an action-adventure survival film starring Liam Neeson. It's directed by Joe Carnahan, who's also given us The A-Team, Smoking Aces, and Narc. Liam Neeson stars as a hunter of wolves. He works for a company that drills oil, and he's there to protect those men from getting attacked from the wolves. He is also dealing with what happened to his wife. He's really depressed, and he's contemplating killing himself. He doesn't want to live anymore. It's just day in, day out, work, 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 and then go about his business. Doesn't really have too many friends. So the job is now finished, and they're about to leave the Alaskan wilderness to go back home, and that's when all hell breaks loose. There's a plane crash, and only a handful of people survive. And that's really all I want to say about this film. It's wonderful just to be surprised, and that's what I really, really love about The Grey. This is Joe Carnahan's return to form since the movie Narc. I kind of liked Smoking Aces. I did not like A-Team at all. The locations were incredible. Everything looked real. I never for once felt like they were on a set. I cared about all the characters, and I wanted them to get out of this mess, to survive, because there was no clear villain. Everybody deserved to live somehow, and I wanted them to survive. I wanted them to get back home to the people that they loved. I felt sad for the characters that died on this plane crash. It was an intense plane crash, and it's shot really, really well. This whole movie looks great. We get more sounds of the wolves than we actually see them on screen, and that is so refreshing. They look great when they're on screen, but it's so menacing, all the sound effects around these characters, because we don't know where it's coming from. You know, it's exciting. It gets your heart pumping. I was literally on the edge of my seat. Now, I'm no survivalist, so for me, the whole situation felt like it could really happen. Yes, they took licenses to, make it more exciting, but all these characters wanted to get out of this situation and survive it. And they didn't have a lot to deal with. All they had was some fuselage and some lighters so they could make fire. There wasn't a lot to drink. Of course, they had the snow all around them. They could drink that. They had small bottles of liquor that they could drink just to get by. They didn't have a lot to eat. I really just dug this whole universe that they had created. It just looked great. I love how straightforward this movie was. Yes, we get a little bit of backstory about Liam Neeson's character and why he's dealing with it, but there's surprises near the end that amazed and shocked me. The script is really well made. The chemistry between all the characters felt fresh, felt exciting, felt real. It's also great to see Liam Neeson, who in real life had to deal with the death of his wife, sadly. It still shocks me today that actually happened. And I think this is the first time that he's had a character that also had to deal with life-threatening scenarios. So that was really refreshing to see Liam Neeson take on that challenge. He's just a great actor. Really believe that he's in pain. He's the man. He can just convey so many emotions on screen. Even if the movie gets terrible reviews, I'll be really interested to see his performance. He is quite astonishing to watch in this film, and it's quite emotional. He carries this movie with the help of all those great supporting characters, and you want him to get back to the life he once had. This is a beautiful film. I absolutely loved it. I will give The Grey a strong 3.5 stars. This is the first great film of 2012. I highly recommend you go see this. Watch out, there's a lot of adult language, so if you don't like adult language, then this might not be the movie for you, but it's really well made. I hope you enjoyed this review. You can like me on Facebook at facebook.com/MovieManChad. Follow me on Twitter at MovieManChad, and also subscribe to me right here on YouTube.